Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, and I keep forgetting the name of this expansion. Sorry about that. So, yeah, in the last episode we got the messenger from all the way from Albania warning us about Griffin's plans to attack one of the Empire's outposts. So we are going to head away to an old spot up here in the Foundation. See if they can maybe send us some help. And considering how much we have done for them, I hope they will. First of all, let's see if we can maybe get some more level 60 armor here. Unfortunately we can't, we only have 91 of those things. So let's teleport to the Forgotten Night. And let's speak to Lucia here. Greetings, Warrior of Light. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here, I will summon Sir Emmerich. It is good to see you, my friend. It's but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the chosen choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the immense imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in House of the Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? I thank you. Our representatives, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handelop that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Joffrey, pray accompany Lucia to the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. All right. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart in the instant the envoy arrives. Well, only snow today, no blizzard. That's cool. We meet again. As it happens, my counterparts in House of Commons agree that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not I concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decisions alone. Not with the ink scarcely dry in the Republic's book of statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at the Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. There is something over there. I don't think I ever been well, looking very closely at it. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Geoffrey? You may see a familiar face. Geoffrey, old boy. How wonderful to see you. And Sir Emeric, too. To what do I owe this unexpected pleasure? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honoroy. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia and I, a brief summary, if you would. Yes, Lord Commander. Huh. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as natural as breathing to a Gaul. I mean, to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? Well. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit there. Sit where he sat. Yet we can but only play play the hand we're dealt, and with little help from the veterans and honored ceaseless shitting. I think that's you're describing. I'm sure I'll muddle through. So, worry not, old boy. Off to Gredonia with you. Alright. Well, let's oh, wow. First thing you get blind at is your eyes, I heard. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when first I laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Alright. Seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. It's like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Alright, let's take a quick route over there. Conjurer's Guild. The envoy from Ishkon is arrived. Very good. This way, if you please. Ah, and Lominsan port as well. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Joffrey, I trust you are well? It's a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Ah, you geary. Master Joffrey, I was glad to hear from Ryle that missing signs have now been found. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, The Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gir Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
All right. That the council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Emmerich. Master Alphenode, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alizé, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Joffrey for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interaction when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? I totally agree with her. Wow. He really roasted Alisaie. That is how adults speak, dear sister. I don't think I need to remind you guys that they are twins. Huh. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Hall, Jugir? Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the Eastern Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalimo and Gyda fared in their talks with the Sylphs. Not to mention what has been going on at Belsov's Wall. I will join you at Rising Stones and on. Alright, let's get moving here. Welcome back, Joffrey. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt it will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change. And if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Let's see here. No. No. Ah, tenacity. There we go. Well, as much as I enjoyed the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we head inside. My brother and I and the others will not be long. Before we go in, I am going to earn a few coins here, so you buy stuff. Master crafting tome? Alright, independent mender. So you can repair all my shit. There we go. And merchant. Here we go. Let's sell that one too. There we go. And I need to run back and forth to toilet, so I'll be right. Sorry about that. You are returned from the council. But what of Alphenode? Did some other matter require his attention? Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryle! How's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tatar is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there is any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the council decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Orsian Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot be serious. One does not lightly go to war with the Gallian Empire. Quite. To open hostilities with due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Belso's wall, a secret passage dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my service are at your disposal. Excuse me, some experience? Oh, Jesus Christ, she's such a humble. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with Shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater number will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Ryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leviers? I will return to the Eastern Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take turn for the worse, would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Geoffrey? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and will it, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Belso's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Cool. Ah, Joffrey, there you are. Come, Amarisyk's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any development at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphinaud. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Yuta. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So, which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter the negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Ah, some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will be doubtless have news for us. Welcome, Warrior Light. I assure you, I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Ah, Pippin! Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged off the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. Disheartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in a common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Until now. Report. What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move? Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company or colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending way to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. We could then incite rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorza, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Joffrey, we must make for the wall at once. What just two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to the command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, but confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that, Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the science to safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisal. May the navigator guide us through the storm. Alright, here we are. Forward, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. If you're new here, first of all, welcome, and if you enjoy my content, then feel free to hit the subscribe button, and together with the bell, so you don't miss out on any more of my content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.